What's up, everybody on the internet? My fans on YouTube, my one fan on Facebook, I have like 2 fans on YouTube. This video is gonna be all about a lot of different topics, but I'm gonna preach on several important things. Okay. My boy just called out somebody else. I'm not paying attention to this. They don't know I'm doing this. My camera is muted, my mic is muted. But I just kind of like started white knighting for somebody else. He said, you kind of white knight for somebody. So that's how I'm gonna start. I'm not a white knight. Okay, I'm a shaman bard. And y'all, and if you know Dungeons and Dragons, the bard cannot be lawful good because the bard doesn't play the game inside the game. The bard manipulates things on the outside of the game. Like you're paying attention. If your power is conversation, what you say with your mouth, it's not gonna be inside the game where you're playing from. I'm the shaman bard. Okay, this is not just about like white knighting for women, because women have hurt me more. Not hurt me, but it's like you look at me this way. I don't like you. I'm not interested in you, yo. I tell you, like if I'm just a general perception where I'm not, like it's not like, oh, I'm gonna think that I wouldn't have sex with somebody. Like if I knew that was the thing, like how people perceive me as a virgin. If I knew this is the thing that's causing me to suffer, I would have told everybody, look, you making me uncomfortable. No, not only do I not want to have sex with you, I think I'm right, you're wrong for looking at me that way. I'm the virgin. Okay, if anything is right about the virgin ways, okay, you got the 40-year-old virgin, you think he's trying to have sex all his life? Oh my God, dog. I have very high standards for the woman I want to marry, so I know. If I'm my destiny is to be the prophet of a new religion, and this gets into the polytheism power preaching, that I have. You said I have no say. Look, I'm not looking at you like you're right. I'm not looking at you like you're wrong. I'm looking at you like do what you want to do. I say favor me. You favor me, you're good. Okay, you love me. You favor me, I favor you. I got some Trumpianism in my thing. Okay, you love me, I got you. But it's never against anybody. You got people who say I'm right, who favor me. People will say, oh, he's right, that hurts me. I'm gonna go over there and sit down and think about it by myself. Because this is the sexual purity episode, okay? I get a little bit excited. I had my points. I kind of forgot, yeah. Just pushing through it. Okay. This is more about the polytheism than anything else. Okay. All right. Think of what you think God is. This happened to me that I was singing like with somebody and it's like, wait, we're thinking what we think God is. No, I'm saying, look, if God is this man that perceives things a certain way, either God is wrong and I'm right, or everyone else think what you think God is wrong. Okay? If I make pornography in my life to fix the world with the woman who is the best for me, not even high. Hi. I know. I'm gonna. I had a lot of points. The power preaching. Thank God. Yeah. Okay. I never had sex, but think of the people that look at you like a way. I love it. Like that way. What is the way? Is it? Oh, your animal instincts. Your impulses. What is it, your impulses? Okay, I call you Freudian if you think that's sex. Then your animal impulse is faithfulness. It's like for your own human nature, your instinct is good for your nature. It's like a survival instinct. We're gonna get this down right. We're gonna understand the brokenness of man. We don't know if it's always this way, but in ancient Hebrew ways, you know, sexual rottenness was in the world, and that's not even sexual rottenness. You know. You got sex with this person, you got sex with that person. How do you feel, yo? Think about philosophically. Think about how you are. I'm not white knighting because, yeah, the man, you get it. But if the woman looks at me cross-eyed, like she thinks, oh, he's sexual in a way. Look, I got your back. I'm helping you out by saying, look, it doesn't bother me what you do. The same way the man doesn't bother me what you do. Okay? But if you favor me, I got your back. Okay, the people that don't want to have nothing to do with me, you got the fucking rotten ways for me all the day long because you don't got my back. When you saying I'm right, that's a big deal, yo. It's like I like to be told I'm right. And if I'm wrong, there's a phenomenological experience. There's an experience involved. Okay, if you got the experience, you're feeling the pleasure, satisfaction, no reason, satisfaction. If you got the experience, like we be friends and have friendly rivalry competition about how we do religion. Okay, but you can't say like, oh, he's wrong. Okay, we agree with each other. I say you're right about everything you're right about. You say, oh, this makes me feel this way. You make me feel that way. Oh, I say, is that universal? Is that how universal is that? Find more variables. Find more variables. Find more variables. What's universal? And what's like the growth and development of your life? Like what thing that your life different from the universal ways? Okay, but we have this one thing, like the human animal is like the best when it's one way. Okay, but then there's like is what I will point to the divergence and what causes the divergence. Okay, if I'm making pornography and I'm selling pornography, okay, number one, that's not my sin. If I'm just my wife, you gotta think about it differently. Okay, you don't have to sin to make pornography, yo. The person looks at you, buys your content, sees you online. I know you think, oh, that's psychic. I hurt myself in a psychic way. I feel how they look at me. I feel this. I feel that. I know, man. But if you're going by your own healthy ways, like, oh, your maturity, there's overall general maturity about is like, how does things pertain to you? How does things pertain to me? And when how things pertain to you is separate than how things pertain to me. If you're thinking it's negative, you might pick up, oh, thank you, it's negative. You might pick on the same vibe that you feel the vibe at. That you're functioning at. Thank you. Like all these topics are gonna do it. Okay. I'm gonna be right back. This is how I feel about the women I like, okay? If I liked you in a way that, like, I thought you would be a good wife, I thought you would be a good mate to mate with you, I'll be mating, yo. Mating. It's something, I know. I mate for life. I'm convinced of that, yo. Why do you think I never had sex? God, I believe I'm great. Okay, number one, if they're looking at you like the virgin ways, if the virgin male looks like in a cool way, dog, what are they gonna assume? If the virgin male looks in a cool way, if you're cool way, you got a cool way about you. How do you look at the virgin male who got a cool way about him? You can tell by my growth and my development. Nothing has hindered my growth. Nothing has prevented me from keep going on next learning thing, go on next stage. My learn thing. I have a question on somebody, I learn something. I do it differently next time. But any woman I said is the best. I was thinking today about the last girl I had a question on. I was thinking about her, like, yeah, I know, because I want her to, I want her to, like, have a crush on me now. Have a crush on me. I like when you have a crush on me. I love you. If I like a girl, have a crush on me, that doesn't mean nothing gonna happen. Like, how is the man way so much different than the woman ways? If you're a man, what you want to be, people have a crush on you? You legitimately want women that you think you're desirable? Or what's the difference between that and having had sex, or who you got sex with? You actually be, like, desirable in one frame. Got all these men, yeah, you got famous, like, you got a lot of followers. You can say, yeah, that's right, I'm desirable, that's better. That, like, I can have a girlfriend, I have a wife, I'm faithful, but it makes me feel good that I'm desirable. It does feel good that you're desirable. I love it. Imagine if I'm gonna change the world, like, if people think I'm cool, what's gonna be that makes me want to be like me? And not even that, like, I'm not the only religion, but we got, like, the super friends, the religions. Like, I was thinking about this woman that I would just saw her. Oh my God, I think I know that woman. And, yeah, I know. I think she got her own. This woman, I think she's like a good speaker. She had a good mind on her, but she got the brokenness from the sex, from the perceiving the ways. Like, you had sex. She was thinking, like, oh, am I gonna blame her in a psychic way? I think she was thinking, like, am I discriminant against her for what she does in her life? Say, be indiscriminate. Like, say you're indiscriminate. That's why I got in a psychic way, but I didn't see her since I love you. Like, I am indiscriminate. Like, how is me wanting to go for my life about what you're doing, your life? I think I'm the help. I'm the help. If you like, I'm the help. If I'm the help and you say fuck the help, what do you fuck? Yourself. There was no way for me to suffer from trying to help you. I'm not trying to hurt you. I love you. Like, there's harm, but you're not causing harm. You know, in a deep way, like, in a subconscious way, this is helping you. Like, what's wrong with you? And I'm not even going out, like, specific people. Like, get me, yeah. Make me upset with day in a specific way. And I'll be specific about what's wrong with you. If you cross me, that's the power I have for the people I favor. When you favor somebody, you favor them. When I like a girl, I will always say good things about this person. Like, I had a crush on this person. I thought this person would be like a really good mate. I really like this person. This was what has always been what's good about that person. I can't remember what has always been good about the person, or how they made me feel about it. Yeah, they did make me feel good about myself. Like, she told me like amazing thing about myself that made me feel like, oh my God, I learned something about myself. I'm just a good person to keep around. Or like in an amazing way. Up here. But I've always been a flirt, yo. I'm an emotional whore. I'm an affectionate whore. Up here. What is it you say to guy? You see him. You think he's sexual now, but it's like I'm in a way that I don't know sex. I'm not being sensitive, vulnerable right now. I'm not being sensitive, vulnerable. Like I'm not being like I love this woman. It's like I love the woman. It's like I'm not being the emotional whore right now. Okay, you haven't seen me be the emotional whore. You haven't seen what can come. What has yet to come has been greater than anything you've ever seen, or I've seen. Like, I'm the emotional whore. That's the kitty cat sex god, dog. You haven't seen the kitty cat sex god. The kitty cat sex god is like coddling, love you, I love you. I'm very cloying, I love you. I love you. Kiss your ass, I love you. Everything you do is good, I love you. You a little bit mad? Like, I'm gonna sit and reverence the woman. I reverence you while you're mad. Like, I'm afraid, but ultimate respect, like, as God. You get a woman who when she's angry, she's completely reasonable. Yeah, I love you. The woman is completely reasonable while she's angry. You want to have a liberated life, but in a perfect lawful life. Like, you want a girl who's not bothered by things. Get a woman who's completely reasonable, and when she is bothered, you're gonna reverence the shit out of her. Like, she's awesome. Reverence like the fear, what's the word? Admonition of God. When you reverence the woman, she's like, yeah, I love you, because you can trust. When you trust the woman, you trust her, and when she's angry, you reverence that. You reverence her, like reverence the trust. Because this is what I'm gonna say. This is gonna be like a real famous quote that's from the prophet of polytheism. My girlfriend's ass is God. My girlfriend's ass is God. There's gonna be like a separate religion from polytheism. We got polytheism, and then there's a separate religion about my girlfriend's ass is God. And go back and say my girlfriend's ass is like the God of God, the Lord of hosts, and all other women have like the girlfriend's ass is God in her from the Lord of hosts, which is my girlfriend. Her ass is God. Like I'll make a whole religion just for my girlfriend's ass is God. I'm serious, yo. I'm gonna say that. That's gonna be like the famous quote. You're gonna think it's polytheism, but honestly, this is a separate religion. I'm not just I'm making more religions than that. My girlfriend's ass is God is a religion all on its own, separate than polytheism. Called assism. Or called romanticism. Or romantic something. Abrahamic romanticism. My girlfriend's ass is God. Oh God. Call it something. I don't know what you call it yet. Because it's a strategy. Religion is a strategy for health. Okay, if you don't demonstrate this, if you don't demonstrate results, okay, it's not you believe in things, but there's no evidence in your life. There's results. My religion, our promise is results. You're not gonna see it until I have a girlfriend. When I lose my virginity, faithfulness, it's one I can trust, and there's a vulnerability talking about like how I'm feeling, what I'm feeling, dog. It's a complete transparency. I got my mind so good, transparency all the time. You can look at my mind. You're gonna read my mind. You're gonna say, no, that's not him. That's not him. Oh, I think I got him. What the fuck is happening? That's good, dog. Yeah, it's good. It's a good way. Yeah, you got him. It's gotta say, no, it's not that person. No, I don't know what that is. What the fuck is that? Wait, oh, this is the good one. This is the cuddly one. I saw my eyes get like a little dark. I love you. I love you, man. This is funny, yo. Yeah. All right, amen. I got lots of my ideas. I'm extremely consistent with myself. All right, everything I say is consistent with myself. Remember that. Religion has to be consistent with itself. And saying we got right religion, they agree with each other. That can get one person got results, another person got good results. It's like, oh, look what you got. Oh, look what you got. How'd you get that? How'd you get that? But it's like agreeing that it's like you got something. When you recognize someone that has something, whatever they believed, I know, whatever they believed that got them there. That's more the religion than what the actual book says. You cannot have tenets without results. The tenets are results. Like undoing the negative thing, like undoing something is not a tenet. That's why, and I think we have subtenets, undoing what's already there, and tenets to get there. undoing something that's already that way about yourself, because you did something to yourself, you look at the world this way, this is how you feel about things, this is your psychology. You have to undo things, tenets, and you gotta get things, tenets, subtenets and tenets. Because how you gonna say undoing something that how I think, fixing something how I grow up to think, how I age to think? That's not a tenet. That's like yeah, it's not reverse psychology, but it's like reverse psychology. When I tell you one thing, like when I'm cosplaying the devil, that's reverse psychology. When I cosplay the devil, see, this is a really good idea to have sex with a lot of people, yo. It's a really good idea. You want to do it, and this is what I'm going to give you when you do it. And you're going to feel this way, you're going to feel that way. It's going to be really funny, yo. It's going to be awesome. It's going to make me feel really good about how I made you feel, because I hurt you, and that really makes me happy. That's cosplaying the devil. That's reverse psychology. Like, wait, he's going to feel good if I suffer, but the thing I do hurts me. Yeah, that's reverse psychology, because I'm telling you the truth about how, as the devil, I would feel if you hurt yourself, and then you're not going to do it, because that's the devil. But undoing your psychology, and what's the promised results? You completely blank. Like, I was blank. I undo a little bit, but then as a blank state, I had to get something. How do you get the thing? I would say lay on your belly. Like, oh my God. Don't know what it is. Say whatever it is. In a philosophical way, I can understand this. I can understand how if I'm right, if I'm more right than God, then that's not God. If I can be right, more right than this thing I say God is, especially I got to answer I know if you make more sense than what you think the God is, that's not God. God cannot be what you call God. You cannot make more sense than what you call God. That's what I'm applying this. I call a God a law. There's a law involved in what God is. I love him. To him was able to keep us from falling and to him was able to keep us from falling and prevent us falling. Yeah, you have to have sex with God. I'm talking about the law itself. It's a good quote. Let God screw you in your spirit vagina over and over again until you feel better. Like the way you are, you want to be a better person. Let God screw you in your spirit vagina over and over again until you become enlightened. And then you'll be amazing. That's the virgin way. I love you. God, I love you. Amen. Sorry. Guesses.